Yeah, she's called Lucky Miss. In her last couple of starts, we were starting to think her name, or the connections were starting to think her name was maybe Unlucky Miss because she kept running second, but today she's got straight into the winner's box and her name's Lucky Miss. Kospendul is the gentleman that grooms and looks after this filly. Well done, Kospendul. She looked outstanding today. We did mention that in the parade ring preview, and she's won you R1,000 from Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Well done, Kospendul. Thank you very much. And Sean Veal is going to join us in a moment. But I think let's talk to Duncan while we wait for Sean, just so we don't waste time. And tricky filly to ride maybe, in the sense that in her last couple of starts she hasn't really gone on with it. But you've got to be impressed with the way Sean's tucked in behind that other horse, switched her out, and the response was there.
Look, you've got to be fair to people. They've been very small fields in the past, and she's always a filly that travels exceptionally well coming into the straight, and she's got a very short running. So you can't blame a rider for going a little bit early, because you've got the race in the bag and then she gives you for 10 metres and then doesn't find anything more. Pace was on in the race today. The horse in front pulled him through right to inside the last 200 metres, and it was a bigger field, so I think that plays a big part in these sort of situations. Just a filly with a very short running, and it all went according to plan today.
Vanessa Williams and of course the Tates raced this horse with you, but the Tates, I was just telling Mr. and Mrs. Tate, eventually I stopped looking at the television and watched them, because to see joy and such excitement really just makes it extra special.
Very passionate people. They've had horses with me for a long time. We've had a lot of luck together, and had a lot of seconds together. So it was very nice to get there in front today.
Lovely, well done, good day thus far.
Good, just thanks very much to our sponsors, Hollywood, and well done to Sean again, great ride.
Sean, even if this horse had run second again today, it still would have been a great ride, because you did everything. You know, you don't have to always win for it to be a great ride. You followed, nursed the other horse through and pulled out, and she sort of also drifted a bit in the closing stages, but clever from the saddle, well done.
Yeah, you know, Warren, she did basically everything Duncan told me. Said put her in the right position. He thinks she'll go close to winning, you know. So well done to him and his team. This filly looked magnificent. When I came to the down, she felt unbelievable, and she travelled beautiful for me the whole way. I just held on to her for as long as I can, and when I pressed the button, she sort of drifted out with me, and I swapped my stick to my left hand. I gave her a couple of reminders to say, girl, we can't run second again for Mr. House. And she quickened up and won a very good race. Well done to the owners. They've been very patient. She's rewarded them finally. And obviously to the house team, they're very hot at the moment. And obviously to my sponsors, John Doe, thank you very much. Been a top day so far. And obviously my biggest supporters, my wife and my kids, and my wife's family. This one's for all of them.
Well done, Sean.
Thank you.
Mr. and Mrs. Tate, it gives me great pleasure to welcome Mr. and Mrs. Tate into the winner's enclosure. And as I said, stopped looking at the TV screen and to hear the joy and the noise and the excitement, because yes, of course, everyone wants to make a few pounds, but it's not always about the money. It's about the horse, and it's about the enjoyment, and you got that today.
Absolutely. And that's what it's about. I mean, we've got a passion for it. As you said, money doesn't come into it at all. We love the horses. I quite frankly love Duncan. And I've been blessed. This is my 12th win with Duncan. So blessed, and well done to him, well done to Kathy, the yard. Chuffed. Over the moon.
Mrs. Tate, you're always at your husband's side. You're always at the races. Nice to see some of your other family members and friends here today. But that was really got the heart pumping.
Thank you. Yeah, it was very exciting. It was even extra special to have our daughters with us today, and I wouldn't miss the races for anything.
Thank you both for your passion and for all that you do for the racing industry, as I tell all our owners, and I'll continue doing so.
Thank you.
Lovely. Well done, Mr. and Mrs. Tate. Thank you so much. That's Mr. and Mrs. Tate, and their daughters are on course today. Maybe they were the lucky charm. But well done to Vanessa Williams as well. She did not breed this. Himmel and Arda did, by what a win out of Lucky Tuesday. Well done to you, Vanessa. Won in your colours. Congratulations. And an exciting race was race 4.